Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This taken in right around the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
And now they'll try to make this 8-0 here as they'll go for 2 with this crowd in a state of shock.
Ready.
To throw right away is Vic. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Mustang 19. Go.
On third down, Vic. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
It's fourth down.
Now Vic on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
That's good for Cowboys. First down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. It'll be Vic once more. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Here's Michael Vick. Henry's got it out on the left side. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a play fake. Now Vick. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Warrior 70. Ready, wait.
Second down, Vick. Rolling to his... Vick loses the football. It's out. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things, getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
For the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. 6-0 our score after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Tag. On my right. On Reno. Reno.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Vick. He's got Smith here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put
Yeah,
there.
didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
They begin with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry, and he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Dragon 60.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
It's now
Jack,
3rd
hurt,
down.
hurt. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Vic goes play action. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this offense has converted twice already here in this 1st half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Vic now from the 50. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now run straight ahead with Warren. He'll take this to the 46.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To throw, Vick. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready, go. Go check, go check.
First down, Vick. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Ready.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Warren, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
Panther 11, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0, 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Play action now. Vick. They'll roll him out right.
Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, he's going to launch this thing way downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On third down, Henry. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And this is going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing, Vic. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Vic readies to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. On his horse. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Warren